If I were to ask you what the most important and most historical Minecraft events, SMPs, mods, maps, etc. would be, what would be the first thing that comes to mind? For me, it would probably be the classic Minecon, where they gave out the nowadays incredibly rare Minecon capes selling for hundreds of dollars on account resale websites. Other things that come to mind would probably be the Dream SMP, Hermitcraft, the Aether mod, Optifine, and the first original dropper map. The word event can also mean different things. It could mean things like Minecon, or other things like the time not too long ago many YouTubers got hacked/session ID logged. We'll talk more about that later. Today we're going to be taking a look at these things and how they affected Minecraft as a whole, focusing mainly on events like, as mentioned earlier, Minecon and the huge hacking a while ago, but also things like some really important Minecraft mods, SMPs, and the unofficial Minecraft convention that scammed thousands of people. Minecon, which was later renamed to Minecon Earth, Minecon Live, and the Minecraft Festival, started off as a tiny event in 2010, where around 30 people gathered to meet up with Notch for a small community event. However, this technically didn't really count as a convention, because there weren't that many people who actually attended. But this was only the beginning, because the very next year, the first actual full-on Minecon convention was held in Las Vegas, which a whopping 5,000 people attended, which is quite a bit more than the year prior. This was also the first year Mojang handed out capes as kind of a thank you to everyone that came. Now, this video isn't just about Minecon, but some notable years of Minecon were 2014, because that year Minecon actually got cancelled, and 2016, which was the last year Mojang gave out capes because of the sheer amount of people coming to the event. If you take a moment to think what you believe have been the most historical and the most impactful SMPs in Minecraft history, what would you think of? More recently, we of course have the all-popular Dream SMP, but we've heard way too much of that, so we won't talk about that. But if we go back some time, we have SMPs like Mindcrack, which many believe was one of the first popular Minecraft SMPs, dating all the way back 8 years ago. That still is around today, even though it's fallen off quite a bit. And we of course have SMPs like Hermitcraft and Slycraft, but you probably know a lot about those as well. I'll link some great videos about these SMPs in the description. With that being said, Minecraft multiplayer itself dates back a lot further. Here's a video of Yogscast's Lewis and Simon doing a let's play back in 2010. Many think that they were one of the first big channels to bring attention to that time unknown game, Minecraft. Minecraft mods have been around basically from the day Minecraft was released, and people figured out how well you could recode/mod the game. As for the first mods that were ever released, I found many people saying that they believe that these 3 mods in particular were around the first ever made. Now, for the most well-known and influential mods, we firstly of course have the Girlfriend mod. We firstly of course have Optifine. Everyone that's played Minecraft for more than a couple of weeks probably knows what it is or have used it. A lot of long-time players like me can tend to forget that Optifine actually counts as a mod, given how essential it is, and just taking it for granted. I would definitely, without a doubt, say that this is by far the most influential mod in Minecraft history. Now, Optifine doesn't add any new items or so to the game. It's purely for the client and focuses solely on performance increase and adding more customizability. So for mods that actually add new things to the game, the most well-known and historical mod would probably have to be the Aether mod. It's just been so important all around for the modding community. Heck, even the creator of the mod now works for Mojang. As for maps, I don't have much to say, other than the 3 most classic popular maps I would say are the original Survival Island, the first dropper map, and of course, the predecessor of the skyblock genre in Minecraft, the original skyblock map by Noob Crew. The first server that probably comes to mind when talking about old Minecraft servers is probably 2b2t, as it's the most notable one. But there are actually quite a few that came before that. So to get started, the first ever Minecraft server in existence was, drumroll please, nerd.nu?
Huh?
Yep, you heard me correct. You were probably expecting me to say Minecraft Online, but no, that was actually the second ever Minecraft server, and nerd.nu came first, being released just a few days after multiplayer was released on June 10th, 2009. Now, there is some truth to Minecraft Online being the quote-unquote first server, as it was the first ever Minecraft survival world that's still running today and that's never been reset or restored. It was created on August 4th, 2010, over a year after nerd.nu. For some honorable mentions, as you call it, miner.org, whatever that is, 2b2t, or 2builders2tools, which is its full name. Also, both Mineplex and Hypixel were actually also created really early on in Minecraft, Mineplex being founded a tiny bit before Hypixel on January 24th, 2013. When it comes to controversies and scandals, most, if not all, large companies like Mojang have had a fair share of them before, and Minecraft is no exception to this. Before we start, however, just a quick reminder, if you're enjoying the video whatsoever, I would really appreciate it if you dropped a like and maybe consider subscribing, because I put a lot of effort into these videos. But anyway, let's get back into the video. In around August 2014, an unofficial Minecraft event called Mineorama was supposed to take place in New York. Tickets were sold for $150 each, and a whopping 3,600 tickets were sold, meaning that the executive producer, Louis Galsco, and his team behind the event made over $500,000. In the beginning, this seemed great, and many people and large YouTubers who were planning on coming were very excited. But after a bit, the Mineorama Twitter account, which is now apparently taken over by a 16-year-old, tweeted something about postponing the events and that no refunds would be offered. So people got a tiny bit suspicious, and their suspicions were raised even more when they postponed the event again and again. But they still ensured everyone that it would happen, but it never did. In fact, it got cancelled only 5 days before it was going to happen, so many people had already booked flights and hotel rooms. When it got confirmed that Mineorama was cancelled, there was also supposed to be another event taking its place, but that never happened either, and nobody got a single refund. It's a bit unsure if it was set up to be a scam or if the organizers were just absolutely terrible at their job, but judging by the fact that the Twitter account isn't even owned by the original owner anymore, and that the hosting company of their website suspended the official Mineorama site, it's pretty obvious that it was set up to be a scam from the get-go. If you search up the hashtag Mineorama on Twitter, there are countless people complaining about it and saying it's a scam, including a Hypixel Studios employee, Noxy Woxy. So yeah, this was probably the biggest scam in Minecraft history. I'll keep this one pretty short, but in the early days of Minecraft YouTube, there was this popular Minecraft YouTuber by the name Lionmaker. He used to make normal Minecraft videos back in the day like many other YouTubers at the time, like Stampy and iBallisticSquid. His channel is now deleted off YouTube, so I can't find much information on him. But anyway, in around 2015, a huge controversy started when at the time an underage YouTuber went out and talked about how Lionmaker had sexual relationships with her. I'm not going to go into extreme detail about this, but if you're interested, I'll link a great video about it in the description. But yeah, it was extremely bad and resulted in him deleting everything and completely disappearing off the internet. The session ID hacking, or the time that countless Minecraft YouTubers and streamers basically got hacked. The reason why I say basically is because it wasn't a normal hacking where the hacker got somebody's email and password and just logged in. No, this was far more serious and had nothing to do with how secure your password was. And surprisingly, this situation actually happened only a few months ago. To give you a quick rundown on how Minecraft works. Normally, you log in using the launcher with your email and password, and every time you launch the game, Minecraft will create a unique ID called the session ID that helps servers identify who it is that's logging onto their server. Now, the reason why this was even a problem was because there was an exploit allowing hackers to spoof, aka obtain, popular YouTubers and streamers' session IDs and essentially being able to log into any server they want as them without ever needing their email or password. Some of the streamers and YouTubers that were affected were TimeDio and FitMC, you know, the "today on the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft" guy. A lot of small Twitch streamers, most of them playing Hypixel Skyblock, were also hacked. This bug was only an issue for about 5 days and Mojang has since obviously fixed it, but still, this was really scary. That's basically all I had for today. I really hope you enjoyed it because it took me ages to research and script this video. I would really appreciate it if you dropped a quick like and check if you're subscribed, even if you think that you already are. Also, a quick reminder, I do stream really often, sometimes even daily over on Twitch, where I hang out with viewers, talk to chat, and just vibe. Some of my videos are even streamed live over there, so I'll leave a link to it in the description down below. That's it, and I guess enjoy the banger outro music.